Hello everyone, hope you're having a glorious day. Are we just matter, a bag of biomass? Everything we think, choose, and believe is a product of these chemical molecules? Or are you more than the physical structure you're made of? Is the true you soul and spirit? Well, here's just 8 reasons neuroscience proves we are more than our brain, body, and chemicals. Number 1, near-death experiences. This article was published in the Journal of Resuscitation, December 2014 by Sam Parnia. And it's called AWARE, which is awareness or consciousness during resuscitation, after the period where you should not have resuscitation. So 2,060 patients that had a coronary arrest were interviewed, and 46% had memories, 9% had near-death experiences, 1 had a verifiable period of conscious awareness during which time cerebral function was not expected. And overall, in the conclusion section, 2% exhibited full awareness of cardiac arrest. So that is number 1. Number 2, full physical representation of our visual consciousness is not represented in brain mapping. So the brain's neurons fire when stimulated by light coming into your eyes. We can map the neurons firing for shape, for motion, for spatial arrangement, but there is no map of the neurons responsible for unifying the images into a visual awareness, which is your visual consciousness. In other words, the movie that you're experiencing, your life every day, has no map in the brain. Number 3, the mind drives physical development. So our mind results in better recovery than without the mind by electrical stimulation only. The mind determines intentionality, lifting weights, running in the morning, to keep going, and change our physical body. Conversely, if the brain is injured, like with a stroke, the mind can still think, lift my arm, and the arm will not lift. So the brain is a vehicle to carry out actions, but the mind exists without the brain's ability to carry out these actions. Number 4, shocking the brain can cause you to experience colors or move a limb or even evoke a memory or emotion. But you cannot shock the brain into a choice or a belief. If so, we'd have no crime because we just changed the physical biology of the brain to reflect better behaviors. Wilder Penfield, a neurosurgeon who started out as an atheist, became a theist through this process. He was the first one to describe the scientific basis for the existence of a human soul. He realized that there's something bigger than just the brain behind who we are. Number 5, focused attention on ideas, which are a non-physical entity, change our physical entity, our biomass. So OCD sufferers feel paralyzed by their brains, but are freed when they realize ideas are feeding or starving these brain circuits. So neuroimaging proves focused attention on the mind shapes physical changes in their brains. Number 6, aesthetics, a beautiful sunset or an amazing song that penetrates your soul. This influences emotions universally throughout cultures. Even infants are affected by these beautiful songs or their mother singing. Throughout ages, it's difficult to conceive such an impactful cue with no corresponding biological function. So animals do not notice sunsets or connect to the transcendent qualities of the environment in the same way. Number 7, physical matter changes over time. The brain turns over as well, but despite changing physical matter of the brain, the mind does not change automatically with the changing biomass. And number 8, Perhaps the best example of the mind, soul, spirit being separate from the brain, identical twins, genetically identical monozygotic twins. These are the same genes, same environment, same physical matter, but they have different beliefs, thoughts, viewpoints, opinions, behaviors. These are different minds operating on identically built physical structures. Hope you enjoyed this video. Look forward to seeing you next time.